shirts with their faces on it after the shows or some DVD, stuff like that. I don't have any of that stuff, but I'm selling weed in the parking lot, so if anybody needs any of it, I got some really good deals. My girlfriend will bag it up for you. Need some gas money to get home, so. People always ask me why I got into stand-up comedy, guys. It's easy. I got picked on a lot growing up. This shit is crazy, man. I would hear the shit at like 9 years old, coming out of my house on the way to the bus stop like every single day. I leave my house and just right behind me, I'm walking along and hear, "Oh, what's up, pussy boy? Oh, you got any milk money, fatty?" One day I turn around, I'm like, you know what, Grandma, just shut the fuck up, okay? Really don't understand why you're being such a bitch right now. I grew up with a single mother and 4 sisters. Guys, give it up for single mothers, everybody. Clap it up for single moms. Those of you at the bar not clapping, fuck you and your perfect families. Nobody really cares. Your dad was there, mine wasn't. Grew up with 4 sisters. No brothers, man. It was weird growing up in a house of all women. I know things that most young men should not know at an early age. I found out what a woman's period was at like 7 years old. This shit is crazy. I found out because I found some bloody like tampon stuff in the trash. I thought somebody was stabbing my sister Stephanie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I even went to my mom very concerned. I was like, "Mom, is somebody stabbing one of my sisters in the house?" My mom looked over, she goes, "No, Vinny, actually, it's very normal. It happens every single month." I said, "Who is stabbing her every month?" She said, "Vinny, nobody is stabbing her. It happens to all of us." I said, "What's going on in this place? We need a man of the house, and it's not me. I'm a cat guy." No, that's it. It's pretty self-explanatory right there. I've been doing this for a while, man. People, sometimes they recognize me in weird places, like at a gas station. Stuff you don't want, you know. "Oh, you're that asshole." You know, that's pretty much what they say. But it's weird because when I started doing this, I was like 17, so I at least had hair. Now I don't, so it's kind of like a fucked up situation. I look like a tax attorney now as opposed to comedian. I feel like people never recognize me without my hat off. I put my hat back on, though. Those same people be like, "Oh my God, Vinny, I did not see you standing there without your hat on. What's going on?" I'll take my hat off. Those same people will be like, "Honey, is that our son's middle school principal over there? I'm not really sure if that's him or not. What's going on, you know?" I didn't care about being picked on for being a chubby guy. That didn't bother me. It didn't, you know? I got a lot of advantages that skinny guys don't have. For instance, when I jerk off, I have man boobs, so I can grab onto them. I have like an extra like thing that comes into play that most other guys don't. And the fat guys in the crowd not laughing, you're full of shit, because I know you do it too. You're just not telling anybody. And it's okay. But I'm newly engaged, guys. Give it up for me for being engaged. Yeah. It was after a series of online dating. I met her at a comedy show, and I tried online dating for a while, which was really, really rough. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced. I actually got neglected, and you know, it was tough to get on these websites. I was even rejected from some of them. I was rejected from some websites. One website I got rejected from, guys, was blackpeoplemeet.com. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this site. They wouldn't let me on. I set my picture in and shit. I just wanted to meet some black people. I thought it would be a good way to do it. Just type it right in. Didn't work out. So I moved on. I didn't know what to do. So I wanted to find something that related to myself. So I Googled whitepeoplemeet.com, which does not exist. But I did find farmersonly.com. I don't know if you guys have seen that website, Farmers Only. Really confused by that website, though, because I misread one of the girls' profiles. It was like, 23 years old, come on over and plow all day. And I just thought that meant something completely different. I got right in my car, ran over there. I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to bang." You know, I had my pants out. She's like, "Dude, you gotta push this shit around my yard all day before my dad gets home." That's pretty much it, you know. But I tried all kinds of shit, man. I was like Googling different ways. Before I met my fiance, it was very difficult. And one of the websites I found was very easy to get with women on was plentyoffish.com. Have you ever used Plenty of Fish, sir? No, he's like, "I met my wife on Craigslist," so. Craigslist is a good outlet. I'm not kidding. It is a good outlet to find a lot of things. I got a good coffee table on Craigslist. Some guys get hand jobs. It's just the way it goes. I went to Plenty of Fish. I found a lot of success there, but I actually got tricked. I believe I wasn't on plentyoffish.com. I was on this different website because when I went on it, I was surfing through. There was only like 7 fat girls on this website. It was called coupleofwhales.com. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this website or not. Probably not. I'm pretty retarded, so I don't know if I could say that word, but edit it. Put something else there like you see on like those TNT movies, you know? See his mouth move one way, but he just said peanut butter, and it just like was one mouth movement. I don't get that. I don't understand that. like smoking weed. Anybody in here smoke weed? One guy that works here in the back that's hoping his boss doesn't hear him. He's like, I got a drug test coming up. Woo! Fuck that. I met Mr. Lavos. We did comedy together. I seen a lot of his YouTube videos for the stuff he does, and I really was enjoying the things he does because he had a lot of following on his page, millions of people watching him. And then I introduced him to the comedy world very slightly by bringing him to a town called Milford, Connecticut from about 35 people. So, I was like, yeah, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be sold out. Come down, bring people from Philly, pack the car. We're having a great time. And I've been lying to him for a long time because I'm telling him it's going to get better, but I just don't know. Usually people lose contact with me after a while. He's like sticking on. He's like, dude, come on. You said it's going to get better. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep trying it, see what happens. I was into stand-up comedy since I was 17 years old, but you would be nervous as a young kid doing some of these shows. Some of them have, it's crazy, and I get nervous, but I like to relate to things that when I was a child I enjoyed when I'm on stage or in life. And when I was young, I liked pro wrestling. Did anybody in this audience? Why is everybody saying yup like that? I don't understand what I'm missing. Did I miss the memo, or is it just New Jersey's like this? I'm not sure. I watch pro wrestling. When I would get into nervous situations, man, I would just want to turn into a pro wrestler to get myself out of it. Like if I did an impression, somebody would be distracted by the impression and just forget about what happened. First started when I was 17. I was smoking weed in my bedroom, okay? My mom caught me. I thought I was smart by putting a towel underneath the door, but the smoke was coming underneath and even through the keyhole in the door, so it was like I wasn't getting away with it very much. But I wanted to see what would happen. I had the door shut. She's banging on the door. She's like, Vinny, you better not be fucking smoking weed in that room. I didn't know what to do, guys, so I just pretended like Hulk Hogan was smoking weed with me in my room. And I looked right at the door, and just without hesitation, I was like, well, let me tell you something, mother. Beedle mania's running wild, mother, and we're gonna be smoking blunts all over this house. My mom was like, all right, cool, just lock up when you leave, Hulk. That's great. Seeing your porno was good. I was like, Mom, that's weird. All right, so we move on a couple years. I'm 19 now. Girl over the house, first time. But then I was alone with a girl at the house. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I was at 19. I'm already built up with a lot of semen up in my stomach area. I gotta get rid of it. So I'm thinking about a blowjob. I got this girl in my house. I didn't mean to look at you, man, when I said blowjob. It kind of just happened. I didn't want to look at this guy, so I just looked at you really quick. She's like, it's all right. I give a lot of them, so I'm just teasing. So I didn't know what to do. I got this girl in my house. I don't know how to go about asking for a blowjob. I was a gambler. I was just a whip my dick out kind of guy. Just whip it out, see what happens. You know what I mean? So we're sitting on the couch. I whip it out. I knew she was going for it because her mouth was going toward my dick I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that thing. But as soon as my dick went in her mouth, I got really nervous. A lot of nerves shot up, and I didn't know what to do, so I just pretended to be another wrestler. And I was just like, yeah, my dick went in her mouth. I was just like, ooh, yeah. The Macho Man, Beedle Savage, gonna dump a load on you. She was from blackpeoplemake.com. She's like, you better not dump shit on my motherfucking head. I'll tell you that much. Alright. Well, if there weren't any black people here, I'd probably say the N-word, but I can't, so.
You better not.
Yeah. I'm teetering on that line, It's like, should I do it? No, the water's too cold. Shit didn't change though. Time went on. I'm 21 years old now, and I'm getting over the wrestling thing. I'm like, I can't just keep doing impressions to get out of shit. But I got into an argument one time at a comedy club with a guy who didn't like me, happened to be black, and he wanted to go outside and fight. I didn't know what to do, but I was nervous, so I said, well, shit, if I pretend to be a wrestler, maybe I could scare this guy away. But I didn't have my hat with me, and the only wrestler I could think of that was bald at the time, if you look at my shirt, was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't even know if I could do this impression. She just went, I got no muscles. I just looked right at the dude. He's like, you want to fight? I looked right at him. I was like, if you want to get your ass whipped, son, I'll come on down to the Stanhope Comedy Club and put my foot up your ass. Y'all are having fun at the comedy show? Give me hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what people are supposed to fucking say, hell yeah, you pieces of shit. Fucking no sense in life, motherfuckers. Staring at me like two fucking clowns are gonna come and kill me from behind the thing. What's gonna happen next? A joke, then you laugh. That's how this works. If you're eating, I get it, but none of you are spending any money even, so I don't understand. If two guys have 2 straws and 1 beer over there, they're fucking splitting it. It's like, can we get 2 checks for this Bud Light? Guy's like, take the fucking Bud Light, get away from me, you cheap bastard. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. How am I doing for time? I don't even know. Where'd the kid go? Good? Yeah, okay. Oh, we still got time. Good, we can hang out. All right. Well, shit, man. It's weird growing up with a single mom. She got a lot of boyfriends and shit, which is kind of like, over the years, kind of aggravated me for a few reasons. I hate having to meet a whole bunch of different guys. What? That bothered me, especially when they had the same name after a while. Like, you know your mom dates a lot of guys when you gotta introduce somebody with the first initial of their last name. Like, this is Bill R. Oh shit, so, this is a different Bill. Okay, it's Bill R. It even got bad when you would have 2 Bill R's and then I gotta put the second fucking initial to the last name right there. But my mom is a saint, because, you know, God likes to be diverse, so he just says, there are some sinners, we'll take her. Good. We'll take her on up to heaven. Any Catholic people in here tonight? Anybody Catholic? Not a soul. 1 white guy. Great. Awesome. He got molested when he was young by a priest. That's good. He's like, I stopped going. We got any born-again Christians in the crowd? Born-again Christians? Too many born-again Christians here tonight. One of them had the fucking spirit in their pocketbook. She had to fucking shut that shit. Alright. Assalamu alaikum. Any Muslims in the crowd tonight? Any Muslims? You guys ain't voting for Trump. I know that much. That much I do know. Trump's like, why don't we just get rid of all the Muslims? Who cares? Like, there's only 12 of them, you know what I mean? Just get them in a van, get them out of here. Nah, that's not the way to go. The election this year is really fucked up, guys. I know it's gonna be fucked up. I don't know who we're gonna vote for. Trump, Hillary Clinton. I only know one thing. Black people are just gonna cross out all the names and write Obama on that shit. They're just gonna be like, if enough of us do this, we can make it happen. Like, they're not gonna be able to deny 80 million Barack Obama slips that are written on them. You know? I wouldn't vote for Trump, though. I wouldn't vote for Trump because he's a retard. I don't like Trump for one reason. Alright? I think he's stupid. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but he wants to build a wall to cover Mexico from the United States so that people can't come in from Mexico anymore. He also wants Mexico to pay for it. Somebody's phone's ringing, and he just hit the FU button. It's not good to do to your mom, man. She's a nice lady, I bet. So, Trump wants to do this thing with Mexico where he makes them actually build the wall themselves and pay for it. And I don't even know how you're going to go about this plan. He just calls up the leader of Mexico and he says, hey, I'm Donald Trump. I want you guys to build a wall and pay for it, and you can't come back in once you build it. What do you say? The leader of Mexico looks at him, he's just like, no. And Trump responded like this, and this is the truth. He said, you just made that wall 10 feet higher, buddy. And you're still building it, I hope. I'll see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vinny Beedle. I hope you guys enjoyed me tonight. Have a fun night. Enjoy the headliner. He's the reason you guys came. Thank you, guys.